Hello guys, this is Roy69501. Welcome to my channel. The comic book that I'm gonna display was published in 1994, and I really like this cover. This is Superman issue number 0. This is the issue that came out after the 0-hour crossover event. Look at that cover. I like this cover. So nice. It's awesome. Okay, stay there. Come on. Don't move. Okay. Well. Okay, let me organize here. Excuse me, organize myself here. Okay, here. Okay. I haven't started to read this yet. But I will. Okay. These are the ones that I already read. So I'm going to start with the Ravagers. The art is good. It's awesome. Here. Let me show you some pages on the inside. Look at that. Okay, let's see. Okay. Now the Ravagers is the continuation and the beginning of the Ravagers, because they were trapped in the Collins crossover. They were part of the colony that they're supposed to kill some of the superheroes, so they managed to escape from where they were to planet Earth, and they land in Alaska. So the whole story goes that they're trying to get along. There's no leader. Everybody's looking at Fairchild to be the team leader. And some of the members of the Ravagers, they kind of like split up, because everybody wants, some of the members, they don't like each other. So 2 or 3 members of them, 2 of them decide to split up and leave. And one of them went after them, because for some reason they are not going to be able to survive by themselves. So the story continues after they escape the Collins crossover. Let me see if I still have it here. Yes. Yep. The Collins. Okay. So the thing is that after they arrive to planet Earth, like I said before, some of the teams leaves. They don't like each other, or they can stand to each other. There's not too many chemistry between the whole team. Kind of reminds me of Justice League all over again. So once that they arrive to Earth, a little while later, 2 of the bad guys from the Collins, they went after them, and they also arrived to planet Earth, to Alaska. which I'm going to show you here. And the art is pretty neat. Let me see if I can find them here. These are the two other guys from the Collins photo. So it's not much to say about this issue. So I would say I will give him 3 out of 5. Like I said, there's not much to tell, because basically it's when they arrive to planet Earth, they are in Alaska. They 2 of the bad guys from the Collins, they also arrive, and that was they start fighting. So there's not much to say about this. Like I said, I give it 3 out of 5. It was not bad. I would say, for me, I would buy it in trade. If I want to continue reading the Ravagers, I think I ordered issue number 2 and number 3, I think. So probably what I do when I finish reading issue number 2 and number 3, so we see if I should continue buying for the first arc, and then after that I will buy in trade. But overall, it was okay story. I didn't get bored. So, and some of the powers of the team members, some of them they are cool, some of them they are like I've seen it before. It was okay. It was okay. Now the next one is the fairest of fairest. There's issue number 1, number 2. Oh, I love this cover. I love this cover. And issue number 3. Now about the fairest. Oh, and I didn't show you the full cover. Look at it. And I'm going to show you some pages on the inside. Look at it. The art is fantastic. I mean, just by the art, you will fall in love with this book. I mean, the art is fantastic. And the thing is that it's not being published in a glossy paper. It kind of feels like the regular comic book pages, not the new one. So it has that old school comic book paper, which is good. So the story is about this guy named Ali Baba, the king of deep, and he stumbled to a genie bottle. So he starts shaking, and the genie comes out. So he believes that the genie will concede him 3 wishes. So the genie happens to be, he's not a genie. He doesn't have special power at all. And top of that, he's a genie that has no power. He's about this big. Now, that's a fun genie. It's not the type of genie that we kind of used to read in the storybooks. I mean, the art is great. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The art is great. So the genie says that well he cannot give him the three wishes, but the genie has the power to know everything. Seems like that the genie he lived through uh, not through time, like he has lived already all the stages of humanity, from past, this present, and the future, which happen to be our time. Because here he start talking about, he mentioned about politics that is happening right now. So and the deed is happened to be Alibaba. He doesn't understand half what he's saying. So then he tell me, well, I can, so Alibaba say, well, I want you, so you're not gonna give me power and fame and power and money, so what you're good for? So he says, well, I know something that you don't know that you can do that will give you everything that you want. I said, okay, let's go. So he told him that he has to, they went to a goblin camp. The genie is fun. I mean, this is a fun read. So they went to a goblin camp, and there's a woman trapped in there, sleep. So the genie tell him, well, you since you're an expert of sneaking around, I guess you can go inside the goblin camp and kiss the woman. That way she will wake up and she will fall in love with you and you get everything, all the fame and riches that you want. So he says, oh yeah, let's go. So they go to the camp. When he goes inside the tent, uh, he finds out it's not one woman, but two women. So, so since he doesn't know which one he's supposed to kiss, so he kisses them both. Oh, believe me, I will do the same thing. I will do the same thing. But the thing is that none of them wake up. So the genie, he gets mad, says, well, then you're not the prince that you're supposed to be, and this and that. I said, well, I kissed the way that you're supposed to kiss her, but you didn't kiss her with love. And he says, how am I supposed to love her? And this and that, blah, blah, blah. They start going back and forth. The whole issue, actually, the whole three issue, they're always arguing to each other. And that's the fun part. So the genie has a bad attitude. I mean, he's such a smart, I mean, he's a smart mouth, kind of obnoxious, know-it-all, that he knows everything, and then you just feel like you want to slap him because he knows everything. Kind of like that. You just want to smack him around. So there's a guy following the genie, uh, the the Prince of D, Alibaba, and finally one of the women wake up, as you can see here. And issue number 2, they escape. Here's issue number 2. They escape, and you can tell right on that there's a funny part where she said that she's a queen or a princess and she wants to be respected, but Alibaba, he doesn't go with that. He says, we gotta run, we gotta run. So they're escaping, they hide into a cave, running from the snow creatures. And the thing is that when issue number 2 starts, it starts when they start running, when they were escaping. Because here it doesn't tell you how to they escape. So here they give you like a small backstory. In 2 pages, it tells you how they escape from the Goblin House. So it kind of like back and forth, back and forth. Not as much as some of the other comic books that you go through times all the time. But here, and I like the chemistry between Alibaba and the Red Princess, which I forgot her name, because they're always arguing. They're always on each other's throat. Now you can tell that they like each other. They just none of them wants to. I mean, they are both too proud to admit it. So they're always fighting each other. And once that they are on the cave, the entrance was covered by snow. So to keep everybody, to keep each other warm, so Alibaba tell them, look, we have to using our body heat to keep each other warm till the next day. So once that he lie down next to her, she says to him, don't get fresh. And she's always pushing him around, and then he acts like he's kind of like, I mean, his personality, he's like a ah like he's a womanizer, but the type of womanizer that ah I mean, I have it on the tip of my tongue. I kind of say, uh, he's like he thinks that he's a stud. He's a man gift to woman. Like just because he's a stud, so hey, I'm Alibaba. So since I'm a stud, hey, you're a woman, you have to fall into my arms. That's his attitude. And he's always getting pushed around. And the genie, he's always like, here we go again. They're always arguing, they're always fighting each other. They act like a marriage. And they bump to the snow creatures, and the genie start to talk about the other queen. Oops! Look at this part over here. Look at this page. Look at that. I'm telling the story about each member of this page that they're supposed to give the Red Queen a present. One of them giving intelligence, the other one giving the beauty, the other one giving the spirit of a fighter, and so on, so on, so and so forth. Till the White Queen shows up, and she gives her present too, which is over here. Look at that palace. Look at that art. Look at that. I'm not going to say too much because probably some of you haven't read it yet, so I'm not going to give too much. And the thing is that the White Queen asks the genie to continue the story, and this is where we go here, issue number 3, which I love this cover. Look at that cover. And it's continue telling their story, which I'm not going to say too much about it. So overall, from these three issues so far. This is I don't know if this is gonna be an ongoing series. No, this is, I don't know if this is gonna be an ongoing series or a mini series. I don't know. I hope. I don't know if this is a 12 issue story or what. Anyway, overall, the story is fun. You have adventure, you got comedy, you got fantasy, you got everything. I mean, the title, it says favorite. So this is a very fun read. Although I never read Fables, so I have no idea what Fables is all about. But and I don't think you need to read Fables. But this story overall is great. It's great. It's fun. And if you're not reading it, I don't know if there's a trade coming out or if already came out. Buy it, because if you like fantasy, you're gonna like this. It's well written. The art is fantastic. I mean, the art is just so nice, such a eye candy. So my rate for this title, I'm gonna give him 5 out of 5. Oh yeah, because it's fantastic. For me, it's fantastic. I don't know anything about Fables. I have no idea what it's about. But this story by himself, I give him 5 out of 5. Great story. And let's see what else. I got this one. I guess I have one more. Where is it? I think I have it here. Oh yeah. I already started reading the Night Owls. Night of the Owls. I already started reading it. So it's gonna take me a while because I wanna relax and enjoy. So I don't wanna read it fast, just to get it out of the way. So I'm about I already read about a quarter of the whole arc so far. And oh yeah, and this is the last one that I read. It's Batman Inc. This is done by Grant Morrison and Chris Burnham or Burnham. In the Eye of the Leviathan. Well, you're gonna be surprised. This is gonna be fun. So, I'm gonna start with the art. The art is great. Look at that. I mean, you've probably seen it already, some other reviews. Story-wise, it was fun. I really like it. You know, they're chasing a bunch of guys with a goat, with a mask, with the head of a goat, into a meat, it's not meat market, where they kill the cows and take the skin off. So I found it very bloody. A lot of blood in here. And I like the dark sense of humor of this story. Like here's a part where Robin says to Batman, as of now, I'm a vegetarian, and this is Bat Cow. There it is. So now Batman is gonna have a cow on the Batcave. I want to see that. And also there was a funny part here where they were chasing somebody, and like a body drops from the sky, and Batman says like to Robin, looks like your mother is trying to get my attention again. And then they look to each other. I found that sarcasm. I like it. I mean, they give it like a little bit, like a little flavor of comedy. Not comedy in the sense comedy, kind of like a touch of humor, or dark humor, or sarcasm. And I found that funny. Overall, I really like the story. I like the art. The art is great. I love the art. And this book, if you're not reading it, but you like Batman, this is, at least for this story arc, at least for this issue, it's completely different as the other Batman books. It's a bit different, which I like. Same superhero with a little bit of change on his personality, not too dark like on the Batman books. That he's always, you know, I'm the Batman, I'm the city, Fear is my last name, and so on and so forth. Well, here he's more human, kind of. So if you're not reading it and you're thinking about getting it, get it. Because if you like the other Batman books, you might like this one. Like I said, remember, it's not the same as the other Batman books. It's completely different in a sense of the storytelling and the personality. Well, Damian is still being the same guy, so hasn't changed nothing yet. And overall, I'm looking forward to issue number 2, and so on and so forth. And my grade for this book is 4 out of 5. Yep, 4 out of 5. It's good. And the next one is Huntress Power Girl. I mean, I've read 7 books from yesterday and today. I have fun reading all these issues. Oh yeah, I have fun. They were all good. So now this one, Huntress and Power Girl, the world finest. I don't know. I know that a couple of years back there was something about the world finest, but I never read about it. So I don't know if this has something to do with the world finest on the old universe or what. So for me, it's new. And this is the continuation of that 6 or 8 miniseries that have Huntress in the beginning of the New 52. So where that issue ends, this one starts. And as far as I understand about the story is that Robin and Supergirl arrive to our let me see yes, Supergirl and Robin, which happen to be a woman. So now it's not Damien. Now Batman's daughter is a woman. So he doesn't have a son anymore. So now he has a daughter. As you can see here, they've been sucked in like into a boom tube to send to another dimension, and they were sent to